Taurus, welcome to your Sunday Shuffle. Like always, these are general collective readings, not one-to-one private, which is to say they may or may not resonate. So take what resonates, leave it does not. And if there's more than one energy on this board today, reverse those energies as you see fit. I do hope that your new year is off to a fantastic start. What's going on, please, for Taurus? And I hope to see you at the January mid-month check-in. I'm going to announce exciting channel updates. I'm excited by them, and I hope you guys are too. What's going on, please? Show me Taurus, show me Taurus, show me Taurus. What's going on, please, for that Taurus collective? Show me Taurus. Five of Cups. The High Priestess. The Sun. 3 Cups. You will rejoice once more. But you know that, though, intuitively, deep down there, you know that. You might be in kind of the state of mourning or sadness now with the 5 of Cups. It won't always be this way. You know this. You feel it, more to the point. There's the High Priestess. I say this about Taurus all the time. You guys are highly intuitive. You just very rarely get the credit. But your intuition is here and saying this too shall pass. And I believe you. You're correct. I mean, I'm looking at a Taurus. You prefer optimism and hope and sun and vitality, you know. We all experience the 5 of Cups from time to time. It's what we do with it that kind of says who we are as people. You're determined to feel better and to have better days. And you will. With that kind of attitude, 100%. The 5 of Cups, it will pass. Your intuition's talking to you and you're listening. That's good. The sun is right around the corner, the warmth. And then 3 of Cups, I see you rejoicing once more. So whatever heaviness weighs into your heart now, it will not always be this way. It will be light once more. Let's take a look at you. Show me that 5 of Cups, please. Show me that 5 of Cups. Show me that 5 of Cups, please. King of Swords, 5 of Wands, the Tower. Oy, yeah, that's a shaky moment if there was one. You stood up to it well. You did. Let's make that clear. You stood up to that very well. You faced it head on, whatever that was. It was not easy at all. It was combative. That's unfortunate. And I am sorry that kind of discord happens to anybody. I don't know the specifics. You either resonate with this or you don't. You know what upsets you? I think the Taurus, I'm looking at the 5 of Cups that was evoked in you. It's not the sadness that upset you. It was everything that led up to it. It looks like it could have been preventable. Okay. But it wasn't. There was a tower that came through and it looks aggressive, angry, not happy. Okay. But you stood up to it, whatever it was with the King of Swords. And I think that 5 of Cups, like I'm saying, is after the shock of whatever that was that presented itself in a not pleasant way. You met it head on, but I think the sadness is coming from this shouldn't have happened at all. Or it should never have gotten to this point. And, you know, here's the only thing I can give you about these towers, okay, is that even though in hindsight it seems like that could have been preventable or never should have come up in the first place, or that's an argument that could have been avoided, hindsight's 20/20. The fact of the matter is a tower is a tower is a tower. It's going to come through when it's going to come through. And I can see that you were on the receiving end of this tower. It wasn't yours, but you were on the receiving end of it. You had to, quote unquote, deal with it or process it or be confronted with it in some way that you stood up to it admirably. And it put you in a position of having to think about this, feel bad about it, but also think about it. It was a necessary tower, even if it wasn't under your presentation. It taught you a lot. It taught you something. Okay? And it's looking like it happened fairly recently. It doesn't look very old. The response to it is sadness, you know. And it does look like it was unexpected anger. Over an issue that, again, I don't think stemmed from you, but you got involved in it in some way or another. You're on the receiving end of it. That's what it looks like. What that is, if you feel inclined to share, that's up to you. You don't have to. Comments are at will, free will. But if it resonates with you personally, you want to keep it to yourself, that's cool. If you feel like sharing, that's up to you. Okay? I cannot tell how intense it was, but I do know it was important. Okay? But like I said, you stood up to that will, whatever it was. Yeah, you're going to have some fallout there. Some sadness, sense of loss. Show me this High Priestess, please. Show me the High Priestess. Show me the High Priestess. Towers are never convenient, be they from us or from someone else. They're never convenient, you know. But they were meant to show up for a reason. I know it might seem like it was preventable at the time, but it did have to come through, okay? Let's see. Let's see. That High Priestess, please. Let's see if it generated positive activity. It looks like it did, okay? Okay, Nine of Swords, the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles. It kind of confirmed to you whatever this tower was, as unfortunate it was. However, it did exactly what it was supposed to do. It generated proper activity. Towers are never convenient, guys. Be they internal or external. Internal is the kind of tower we can experience when you're just taking a shower and you have a moment where you go, oh, wow, that's a tower. And then there's outside towers, and they can be loud or small. Regardless, they all serve a purpose. Yours did too. Well, it wasn't yours. Like I said, I think it came towards you, and you were on the receiving end of it. But here's the thing. Intuitively, and I think you're absolutely correct about this, whatever stress or struggles you have been feeling in terms of being empowerment and moving in a particular direction, it actually got you back on track. Sometimes when we move very slowly, and that's not an accusation, guys, it just is what it is. When we move very slowly, sometimes we can lose sight of ourselves, and are we on the right path? You know, are we neglecting things? Are we neglecting ourselves? Are we neglecting our goals and intentions? Something about that tower puts you in mind that you need to get back on board with you, that you need to continue on in your own particular journey. You feel this. And that stress that you're feeling, Nine of Swords, is how you might have deviated from it. And this came in as a fresh reminder to put you back on path. So that, I'm telling you right now, that tower doesn't feel like yours. It feels like somebody else's drama or somebody else's bullshit or someone else's negativity that for some reason you're on the receiving end, but it puts you in mind, man, I need to get on back on board with myself. Because thank you for the fresh reminder. And I do. I see you stepping back into a role of self-empowerment, self-guided activity. And perhaps you lost touch with it. Perhaps you got off the path for a little bit, but intuitively, you're feeling that stress of, Taurus, we need to get back on board with this. Look at that situation as an example of what we don't want to happen. It's something like that. I'm telling you. I know it's vague. I'm sorry. Sometimes tarot is. Sometimes it can be very, very specific, and that freaks people out. And then sometimes it's very, very vague, and that just means that it's applying to a lot of folks in different ways at the same time. And I can tell that this was pretty fresh. It didn't happen. I don't think it happened like 6 months ago or something like that, but it's fresh enough that it's left a powerful imprint upon you about you need to get back on track with you. And sometimes the best examples we can have is by what other people are doing or not doing. You know? And you had a fresh example of why you need to get back on track. Okay? The more you continue to pursue your own particular pathway, stick to it, feel your way in it and around it, the anxiety will come down. Okay? But whatever that tower was, I guess you might call that a teachable moment. Not necessarily your lesson, but you learned something from it, regardless. Okay, let's take a look at your sun. Let's take a look at your sun. Show me that sun, please. Show me that sun, please, for Taurus. Show me the sun. Show me that sun, please. Oh. Okay. Okay. I'll get back to you. Just hold your horses. Look at you, so amped up. Oh, God dang it, Taurus. God, sometimes your readings can get me so amped up, and this one is no different. Look at that. Talk about getting back on track. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Look at you. Now the sun's out. Now The sun's out now. Taurus is saying, yes, it is. You want to know where your sun is shining. Oh, look at them cards, honey. I couldn't stack them up any better if I had wanted to. Look at that. 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Lovers. Yes. It's like, you know what? Thank you for that reminder about sticking to my goals and moving in a particular direction, whatever that chaos was. I don't know. I'm so curious. I wish I had more time. Anyway, it was an explosive moment, and I think you dealt with it well. It provided the necessary influence to get you back into alignment with pathway work and things like that. And the sun's out, baby. 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Lovers. Get out of here. When that sun hits, I couldn't say. I just know it's joyous and it's exuberant and it's light and it's beautiful. It has all the connectivity in all the right ways and all the right spaces and all the right feelings. That is absolutely gorgeous. It's inspiring. You couldn't miss it if you tried. I mean, you would have to go out of your way to miss that. So this is what happens. You get back on that pathway. You start listening to your intuition again. You get a grip on yourself and where it is you're going. Again, no matter how slow, I don't care. It puts you back into empowerment. And then boom, sun's out, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Sun's out, Taurus is out. Look at you. Look at you. You're absolutely glowing with somebody. I don't know what that is, but it's powerful as hell. And you feel it at every conceivable inch of your body, honey. Look at this. The communication on point. Ace of Wands, the inspiration, the passion, the heat, whatever you want to call it, is there. The Lovers. Now, this is the only place where I can't really advise you. I can't tell if it's new or renew. The Lovers has the suggestion of that old soul kind of compatibility, but at very high levels. Ace of Wands, because as we know, could be new or renew. I don't know. I don't care. This looks gorgeous. The way you're reacting to it is absolutely beautiful. It seems to be responding well to you as well. So this is, look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Taurus, honey. Yay. So whatever this is, I know that probably seemed like some unnecessary shit at the time, and it's a bunch of drama and it's chaos and oh my God, get me out of here. It did that part. Get me out of here. I don't want to be there. Whatever that is, I don't want it. I ain't want it. And then you started to remember where it is you were supposed to go. So I don't know when that sun hits you. I don't know when it hits your beautiful face and it warms you up and it makes you feel alive. And it's just so happy. It's so happy. Oh my God. Your energy is so light and playful and not heavy and weighed down and overly contemplative. It's beautiful. I mean, you are gorgeous. Look at you, you gorgeous flower, you. Look at you. Look at that. Oh. Stop it. No, don't stop it. It's gorgeous. Let's see that 3 of Cups. I don't care. Let's just stop there. Can we just stop there? Let's stop there. I don't know who triggers the communication. I don't care. Okay? When it's right, it's right. When the timing feels right, then it is. I don't know if you're on the receiving end or if you're generating. I don't care. Roll with it. Roll with it. Allow yourself to feel it. Allow it to expand around you and within you. That's all that energy is. From within, is from without. It's both. Oh, that is fantastic. Look at that. Let's see that 3 of Cups, please. Show me that 3 of Cups. 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 Show me that 3 of Cups, please. Show me that 3 of Cups. Show me that 3 of Cups, please. There's that stinking 5 of Cups again, the Chariot, and in the Magician. Oh, and in connecting with this, you're out. You're out of the blues. You're out. The 5 of Cups is the sadness. It pulled you. You getting back on track. I'm sorry it's so vague. I don't have enough specificity in here to pinpoint down exactly what's going on. I just know this. This generated the activity it was supposed to. It was difficult at that moment. It was stressful in that moment. It was argumentative and maybe even combative in that moment. And I am sorry, but it served its purpose. It pushed you forward. Back into where it is you were supposed to go or where you were meant to go. So I'm sorry I don't have more details, but if you resonate, then you know what the hell I'm talking about. It's that sense of getting you unstuck, that outside activity. It was enough to push you out the door and to get you back on that pathway I think you intended to be on and then deviated from. And it puts you in mind of where it is you were supposed to be so you can connect and manifest from a healthy, safe, loving space to really usher in new energy for you, new opportunities for you that are beautiful, bold, and strong, and just where you need to be. So here we have that 3 of Cups with a certain strength of conviction that is the Chariot, as well as the Magician. Not only are you liking it, are you loving it, you want more of it. And it's really taking away that Five of Cups garbage, and you are feeling absolutely fucking fantastic. I mean, yes, that's where you want to be. That's where you physically want to be. That's emotionally where you want to be. That's where you spiritually want to be, and that's where you sexually want to be. Let's call it for like it is. And you, ta-da! So, this is great. I feel like such a show woman right now. Here's an example of a collective that got their shit together. This is great. I love it. I absolutely love it. That Five of Cups is nothing. The more you connect with this, whatever this Lovers is, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands, boom. The more you connect with it, it alleviates any sense of sadness, disappointment. It's like it's making up for everything that went wrong back here. And again, more to the point though, honey, it puts you back to where you need it to be. You're loving this and you want more of it. Who would blame you? This is fantastic. I'm not getting too many specific attributes. That's fine. I don't care. Like I said, the energy for this is so big. It's like a billboard. You would have to go out of your way to miss it. Seriously. I mean, really. Oh, that is fantastic. That's a lot of summer activity. So the Wands, even though that's immediate, boom, boom, boom. We have the Sun, the highest in the sky. We have the Lovers. This is roughly Gemini season. We're talking late spring, early summer, maybe for some of you. I don't know. When it happens is when it happens. I do know it's not at the immediate part of the year. This is where you're being affected right now. Okay? And as you get back on your pathway, this sense of energy spike will make more sense to you. Make sense? Yeah. All right. Cool. Like how I confirm with myself. Adjudication, the old back and forth. Libra got this card as well. You might have some Libra in your chart. Check theirs out. I remember liking theirs. I don't remember the details. But adjudication, weight. This is where I see you being impacted by this, weighing it up, pros and cons, trying to understand it, finding it to be regrettable, and also, P.S., not where the hell you want to be. Okay? And 30 also might be a number of significance. 17, stork. This is the richness of building something. Right there. That is the richness of building something. Message of concern right over here. We're going Sagittarius. That is their power number, don't get me wrong. That was a very distinct impression of Sagittarian energy. I have no idea why. Anyway, there's a message of concern here, and I think this kicks this whole darn thing off. Okay. Harvesting. I hadn't had enough of this? You had enough of this yet? You had enough of that yet? Mm-hmm. All right, and then also the number 10, that's enough of that. All right, Taurus, honey. Very good. Oh, that's it? That's what I said. If you have a Libra in your chart, perhaps check theirs out. I had that impression of a Libra influence there a little bit, and then also Sag. Okay. And then we have here the bat in reverse. This is what happens when we don't listen to ourselves, that unique signal that we can give ourselves or communicate with very special other persons. Listen to yourself. I can see where you got off track with that, but whatever this is, help put you back to rights. That's enough. I hope this helped you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Oh, this one was great. Take care. Be well.